And we are live from the Maglio Gymnasium for the St. Joe's Catholic Schools Week Dodgeball Tournament. I'm Ben Chowder, joined by Jaden Hunter. Jaden, we got a lot of events planned, a lot of teams in this as well. I believe it's 16 teams, so if you had to pick right now, who you have coming out on top?
Honestly, I think we got the Division I baseball players. We have Mark Gialucci, Jimmy Mulvaney, Christian Cuccia, Vincent Jenna, also Robbie Carvelli on that list. Definitely those are the top dogs to beat if you're one of the underdog teams coming into this matchup.
So we have on the first court the Duties facing off against Vinny and the Jets. Then we have the Stellatellas facing off against Shadid's Bad Boys. And on the third court, it is the Goon Squad facing off against Downey's Disciples. All three games will be getting going at the same exact time. We'll figure out how we want to commentate on this. We'll see how it goes as they go on. Oh, and a lot of penalties.
Dang.
A lot of penalties to start off the game.
Everyone is back already.
Every single team ran off sides.
And I mean, the Falcon flock does not like that one.
They're not happy with it. They want to get out of here. Will Kwiatkowski complaining about the Goon Squad. I think Kwiatkowski ran off sides as well, though.
Definitely did. I mean, Salgado and Kwiatkowski were definitely one of the first twos to get out.
So we're going to go underway again. Some of our refs here today: Owen Blake, Mike Alvarez, Caden Miller, Dan Bachensky. And here they go. So over here in the Goon Squad and Downey's Disciples. No one out yet.
It's a good dodge. Oh, another good dodge.
Balls are flying. An errant throw from Downey's Disciples. Still no one out.
Downey's Disciples playing a lot conservative right now. Oh, and Johnny Risley's out for first.
Risley is out for Downey's Disciples. And another one out for Downey's Disciples. Goon Squad having themselves a day. Missed throw there by Kwiatkowski. Looks like Vinny and the Jets are in control on court one. Well, the Stellatellas are only down to a few people. Shadid's Bad Boys have not gotten a single person out just yet.
Dan Bellavia is looking very shifty, more shifty on the dodgeball court than the football court, honestly.
And Will Kwiatkowski is going to get out.
The Goon Squad is taking over control of this game right here. I know Downey's Disciples were talking a lot before this game that they were going to win.
And they're just falling apart at the moment. That'll be one out for the Goon Squad. The Stellatellas with one man left to go. And the Stellatellas. That's a hit on the head. It won't count. Downey's Disciples with 3 men left. Absolute rockets right now from the Goon Squad.
Oh, and there's one man left.
Another one out.
Oh.
Jack Kemmler.
Oh!
And Downey's Disciples go down.
One of the favorites coming into this tournament, and they're out first round.
Downey's Disciples. Man, I mean, Jane, you said it. They were talking so much before this game. And just like that, they get annihilated by the Goon Squad.
And it looks like one last game is still going on.
It's Vinny and the Jets. It's a catch by Ryan DeGrassi. And Mark Gialucci is just going to work on the Stellatellas. Or rather the Duties over there. And that'll be it. So it'll be Vinny and the Jets, Shadid's Bad Boys, and the Goon Squad all coming out on top after the first 3 games. And Jaden, was there anything we didn't expect after all the final results are over?
I did not expect the Goon Squad to have such an easy win. I mean, the Downey disciples were definitely talking a lot. I started to believing into their hype, and it does not look like they lived up to that hype.
On court 1, it is the Kool-Aid Jammers facing off against Men in Black. And on court number 2, Slurp Juice National facing off against the Walter Christian. And the Gorillas will be facing off against Worldwide right in front of us here on court 3.
This is some interesting uniforms. Got two black on black teams going against each other.
So Jaden, if you had to make your predictions right now, who do you have coming out of each of these 3 games?
Each of these games, I'm definitely looking to go with the Kool-Aid Jammers. They have most of the football roster on their 6-player teams. And then coming into game number 2, I'm definitely looking at Slurp Juice National. They were talking a lot. And then I think I'm going to go with the Gorillas on court number 3. They look very athletic. They look all in sync right now, but it honestly looks like Worldwide taking a lot of the balls going into this game.
And they all get underway. Right in front of us is the Gorillas facing off against Worldwide. And previously we were told by our very own Mr. Herring that Jake Drum would be a problem in this game for the Gorillas, and immediately almost taking us out
and
here in the stands.
It looks like Walter Christensen will be out first for all 3 of these games in court number 2. Slurp Juice National with another shot. Oh my God.
Oh, some nice footwork there by Drum.
Looking at Slurp Juice National right now, looks like all their balls are spiking right in front of their targets.
And they got their very own pink t-shirts made up over there as well.
They even have their own head coach, as Walter Scott is their coach on the sidelines.
A spin around throw, and Slurp Juice National is annihilating the Walter Christian. 1 man left on court 2 for the Walter Christian. We have a pretty even matchup here between the Gorillas and Worldwide. It's a 4-on-5. And Jake Drum, it looks like, will be out for the Gorillas. So Jack Pilata, Matthias Topping, Andrew Eisenhart, some names left. Eisenhart gets the ball with a catch.
Slurp Juice National takes the win on court number 2.
And we were talking to Matt Friedman prior to this, and he said every single time he wins, he will be heading over here to give us a quick post-game recap. And it looks like that's what he's planning on doing. The Gorillas starting to take control against Worldwide.
Jake Drum with some amazing footwork.
Drum with the catch.
Looks like there will be 1 left.
And Drum dual wielding at the moment. It is just Jack Pearson left for Worldwide. Pearson's throw goes nowhere.
Tyler McCormick coming back in for Worldwide.
To 2-on-2. Pilata and Drum versus McCormick and Pearson. Now it's just McCormick. They look to sync up their throws here. Pilata's throw just barely misses. And that'll be it. The Gorillas will move on. And down goes Worldwide. And on court number 1, the Kool-Aid Jammers and Men in Black
Elias
are going
Scott,
at it.
the catch for the win. the Kool-Aid Jammers are, I mean, that's a crazy game. Having all the football players going up, playing dodgeball.
It's essentially the entire future of the football team right there. You got Ty Colonna, Jeremy DeCaro, Daniel DeGennaro, Jason Ridges, Adam Canizzo, and Elias Scott over there for the Kool-Aid Jammers. So at the end of the second round of the quarterfinals, it is the Kool-Aid Jammers, Slurp Juice National, and the Gorillas all moving on.
Matt Friedman hasn't lived up to his promise to come over to the broadcast after he won.
It's really unfortunate, and it'll probably serve as bad luck as they move on. So, Friedman, if you're hearing this, I would head over to the broadcast booth as soon as possible. So just 2 games left. We have the Hot Sauce Heaters facing off against Prairie Long, and then FC Blast facing off against Team Nick Moe.
This is definitely going to be the matchup of the day. Daniel Bellavia, Mikey Rowinski, Ethan Elizondo going up against Vincent Jenna, Jimmy Mulvaney, and Mark Gialusi.
It looks like we have 2 quarterfinal games going on and then 1 semifinal. Semifinal is going to be between Vinny and the Jets and Shadid's Bad Boys. Mulvaney.
Dan Bellavia is talking a lot from his side.
Rowinski using tactics. And Mulvaney can't catch it. Bellavia just narrowly misses the throw from Sullivan.
A person definitely watch is new transfer Michael De Silva has a very strong arm for our baseball program. And Vincent Jenna's out. Mark Gialusi's out.
Catching it from Gialusi and then immediately throwing another man out.
Carvelli with the catch. Mulvaney's back in the game.
Boguszewski throw. And Sullivan is aiming for Mr. Regan over there. And Sullivan can't catch it, so he'll be out. Mulvaney doesn't get Rowinski out. Jimmy Mulvaney, oh, it's a bad throw there. And Robbie Carvelli.
Mikey Rowinski is out for crossing the line. That's a costly one.
And Mulvaney can't catch it. So Carvelli, the only one left.
Carvelli definitely one of the shiftiest on the court. Definitely the fastest.
Mark Gialusi is eager to get back in this one. It is just Carvelli left for Team Vinny and the Jets. And for Shadid's Bad Boys, they have 4 men out on the court. Carvelli gets Boguszewski out, and they'll say he hit the ball. Carvelli catches it. And
Gialusi's back in the game.
And they will call Ethan Elizondo out, so there's just Bellavia and Matt De Silva left for Shadid's Bad Boys to 2v2. Gialusi's throw, that was a curver. Almost got the foot of De Silva. We have Russ Grantham and Bachensky on for this one. And Bellavia is going for pure power. And
Bellavia is out!
Gianluca and Carvelli versus De Silva. The baseball matchup. Ref Miller and Carvelli will end it. Robbie Carvelli calls game. And Vinny and the Jets will move on to the semifinals.
That was a very great game of comeback. I mean, they were down to just Robbie Carvelli. Gianluca comes back in, snipes down Bellavia, and the crazy catch from Robbie Carvelli.
And what a showing from Vinny and the Jets. We still have a couple of round of 16 games going on, or rather just one, between FC Blast and Team Nick Moe. Looks like they're gonna call it. Trying to figure out who won here. Are you good?
Hot Sauce Heaters coming to court number 3 with Connor Jury, Bobby Christensen, Nick Papavero, Will Ramsey, and Matt Kasuda. They look to be going up against a bunch of freshmen, so this should be a very interesting matchup.
It's either Team FC Blast or Team Nick Moe.
I mean,
3 quarterfinal matchups getting going here.
The game definitely to look at is definitely Slurp Juice National. They're going up against Jake Drum's boys.
Yeah, Gorillas versus Slurp Juice National is the game of the entire
And Jake Drum is out first. Jake Drum, definitely their best player, is out first.
That is detrimental. Slurp Juice National. Not one player out yet. Giacomo Imperiali with the snag.
Daniel DeGennaro looks to get Zach Penley out on court number 1. Penley's not having it.
And Friedman with another catch, and Slurp Juice National looks to take up a spot in the semifinal round. And Connor Jury with the snag for Hot Sauce Eaters. Pilata and Eisenhart are still left for the Gorillas.
Will Ramsey with the snag.
And all the way on court 1, the Goon Squad and Kool-Aid Jammers are going at it. Still no one out for either team, it looks like. Still 3 people left for the Gorillas, and only Matt Friedman out for Slurp Juice National.
Will Ramsey with another snag, his second
And
of
her
the
shoe is
game.
flying through the air. Look, Tyler Del Vecchio's shoe just flew from our side of the gym all the way into the upper stands of the home fan section. Just one man left now for Team FC Blast. Not a single person is out. It is this one lone freshman. And he gets Connor Drury out.
Giacomo Imperiali with some slithery feet going on over there. Looks like JP Zale snipes Hunter Maybe down. The freshman gets Will Ramsey out.
He's starting to cook.
Kasuda.
Now the throws for Kasuda make it. And it looks like Team Slurp Juice National is going to take the victory. And still, this one lone freshman left for Team FC Blast. Well, that throw is wide. Del Vecchio loses his shoe once again. And the other shoe is off now for Del Vecchio.
Kool-Aid Jammer's looking to go.
The freshman is going to have to hurry things up. He's got to catch it. He's got to catch it. Through the hands, and he's out. The Hot Sauce Heaters will advance. And we have one more game left. This is the Kool-Aid Jammers
going up against the Goon Squad. Did the Goon Squad just pull this one off? And the Goon Squad does pull it off against all the future football stars for St. Joe's.
So the Goon Squad advances to the semifinal, along with Slurp Juice National and the Hot Sauce Heaters. It was an electric semifinal, or quarterfinal round rather. Now we are in store for the semifinals. And we are back for the semifinals. On court one, Jaden will be giving you the commentary between Vinny and the Jets and the Goon Squad. And on the court right in front of us, I'll give him the commentary for Slurp Juice National versus the Hot Sauce Heaters.
Jimmy Mulvaney just put on some speed going to get those balls, and he comes up empty.
No throws yet between Slurp Juice National and the Hot Sauce Heaters. Things are getting underway. Balls are flying. Christensen looks to be out.
First throw, and it's dropped by Tim Sullivan.
Bobby Christensen somehow staying in. I mean, to me, in this angle, it looked like he was out. Oh my God, Matthias Topping takes a shot to the face. No one out just yet for either team. Throws are raining in from Slurp Juice National.
Tim Sullivan, the first one out for Vinny and the Jets.
Referee Bachensky giving a warning. And the ball is caught by Matt Friedman. And out goes Bobby Christensen. Friedman caught it off of a deflected teammate of his. Those are ending in, and Will Ramsey.
And Mark Gialucci with the catch. Tim Sullivan back in the game, both teams.
Giacomo Imperiale quick on his feet.
Zach Penley in the air, dodging Jimmy Mulvaney's throw.
It's a rough throw there by Drury, right down the middle. Pretty easy to dodge. Kosuda's throw is knocked down.
Throws from all over the court.
Mr. Rogan takes the hit,
Zach Penley's out from Robbie Carvelli.
but not a member of the Hot Sauce Eaters. Now Drury's throw is wide. And the catch. And Bobby Christensen is out once again. Will Ramsey with the head movement to avoid that ball there from Friedman. Now Matt Friedman. And Friedman gets Drury out. Matt Friedman is going on an absolute tear right now for Slurp Juice National.
Javon Hutchinson with some nice footwork getting out of Robbie Carvelli's throws from Vinny and the Jets.
4 men left. For the Hot Sauce Eaters. And a catch by Slurp Juice National. Giacomo Imperiale. His throw is wide. Kosuda's throw goes nowhere.
And Giuseppe Davis is going to go out.
And ref Grantham using his authority against the Hot Sauce Eaters.
The Goon Squad with just
Kosuda
2 men
with the
left.
catch, and Freeman gets a catch as well. So Delvecchio will head off.
As there'll be 1 left for the Goon Squad as Javon Hutchinson, and he's out. Vinny and the Jets take a dub on court number 1.
Still a battle over here on court number 3. It's 5 men on the court for Slurp Juice National. And 5 on the court for the Hot Sauce Eaters. 5 on 5.
Papavero, a catch from Dama Rufina.
And Imperiale couldn't get under the catch.
Two will be left for Hot Sauce. Matt Kasuda and Connor Jury.
The winner will play Vinny and the Jets in the championship. Connor Drury and Matt Kosuda left for the Hot Sauce Eaters.
Connor
And
Jury's out. Dom Urbafina with the snipe.
Kosuda and Christensen left for the Heaters. It's Imperiale among 3 Slurp Juice National members. Three on 2 in favor of Slurp Juice National. Oh. And Giacomo Imperiale goes out as well. That throw is deflected. Ramsey, Christensen, and Kosuda are left for the Heaters. Just 1 man left for Slurp Juice National. He's got to catch one. Just 90 seconds left to go.
Oh, and Bobby Christensen's out.
2-on-1. That throw is high. Ramsey and Kosuda left to go for the hot sauce eaters. Both those throws no good. Now here comes Slurp Juice National. He's got to throw one of these. And Ramsey might have gotten out. They'll say he didn't. That ball goes nowhere. This throw.
And Ramsey's out.
Ramsey. Well, Ramsey's out.
Kosuda against Dom Rufina.
Robbie Kenyon was right there to make the call. A 1-on-1. No hit. Nice deflection. 1-on-1 Slurp Juice National versus the Hot Sauce Eaters.
One of the strongest kids on our baseball program,
To
Matt
advance to the
Kosuda.
championship. Kosuda just barely dodging that one. The throw by Kosuda is wide. The entire gym is on their feet to advance to the championship. Slurp Juice National, the Hot Sauce Eaters. Who will move on? And the refs call a stoppage of play. Robbie Kenyon dishing out technicals. The Maglio is getting loud. One ball in the middle. There will be a singular orange ball in the middle. Some offsides here by Slurp Juice National.
Dom Rufina.
So it's Dom Urbafina facing off against Matt Kosuda, and now an offsides by Kosuda. And Kosuda will win it. And Kosuda misses. And Matt Kosuda is out after missing the throw. The sudden death rules. Send Kosuda home.
Slurp Juice National, oh man.
Vinny and the Jets face off against Slurp Juice National. Baseball of the old versus baseball of the new.
We have to move down. We're not gonna be able to see the middle.
According to Mrs. Coudray, we have a full court matchup versus Slurp Juice National and Team Vinny and the Jets. Vinny and the Jets consist of Vincent Jenna, Vinny and the Jets consist of Vincent Jenna, Tim Sullivan, Jimmy Mulvaney, Robbie Carvelli, Mark Gialusi, and Christian Cuccia. While Slurp Juice National consists of Matt Freeman, Aaron Glemple, Dom Urbafina, Giacomo Imperiali, JP Zale, and Richie Zankara. It's a full court matchup for the championship. And we are off.
False start for Slurp Juice National. Who was that? I think that Dom Urbafina definitely went out early.
Looks like Jimmy Mulvaney was called on it as well. Once again, I believe nearly every single player on this court plays baseball. And off they go to grab the ball. And they have to head all the way back. 4 balls for Slurp Juice National. 5 for Vinny and the Jets. No throws just yet.
Both teams playing very conservative. Mulvaney with
No
the
one
first
out.
throw.
And Urbafina may have gotten the catch. There was interference with the student section. And he's arguing with Mike Alvarez, and Urbafina will be out.
Urbafina, the leader of the last game, already out as the first one.
He won the 1v1 to get them to the championship, and now immediately he is out. Jimmy Mulvaney is out.
Giacomo!
And Imperiale with the snag. So Tim Sullivan goes out as well. And Urbafina heads back onto the court for Slurp Juice National. It's a 4-on-6.
Friedman and Gialucci stare down.
And Gialucci gets the out on Penley. And Zale with the throw. Just barely misses Vin. Gialucci's throw hits the ground before it reaches anyone now. Giacomo Imperiale, his pass is caught by Cuccia.
And Mulvaney back in the game.
And Jenna's pass is caught by Zale. 5v5. Gialucci's throw, that touched Zale, but they're gonna say hit ground first. And Carvelli will get the out. It's a 4v4 now. The ball falling out of Mulvaney's hands. And Cuccia with the diving grab. 3 men left for Slurp Juice National. JP Zale, Dom Urbafina, and Matt Friedman. And Mark Gialucci somehow snagging it from Zale. It'll be just Friedman and Urbafina left.
If I'm Vinny and the Jets, I'm definitely going against Matt Friedman. I mean, Matt Friedman is the top guy of baseball of his class, so I'm definitely looking to get him out.
Friedman definitely a threat right now, but it is a 6-on-2 in favor of Vinny and the Jets.
He can't even throw it.
And that touched. Urbafina somehow staying in. Friedman's throw doesn't connect. Mulvaney, his throw deflected. A catch would be crucial right now. And Friedman will get out. We're gonna say hit his shoulder once again. Dom Urbafina against the world. Dom Urbafina against the entire full roster of Vinny and the Jets. And Vin Jenna mocking him by standing backwards. And Urbafina with the snag. They call it incomplete. And that'll do it. The refs make their final call. And Vinny and the Jets will win the Catholic Schools League Dodgeball Tournament. The refs are going to huddle up in the middle here. We patiently await their decision. Tanner Tigalar, Caden Miller.
Miss Kudria's going to get in on this
Dan
call.
Paczynski, Anthony Capriglione.
And they ruled a catch.
It's a catch. The game goes on. Urbafina will bring back on JP Zale. So Vin Jenna will head off. Throw doesn't connect for Carvelli.
This is a very, very tight zone.
And Zale gets Gialusi out. And on
Friedman's
goes
back
Friedman.
in the game.
4-on-3. Kuchia just barely dodging it. They have to stay in between the gray lines, close quarters. "30 seconds left to go on the clock.
4v3.
As of right now, Vinny and the Jets will be taken home. And Robbie Kenyon losing his helmet. And the catch! What a grab by Urbafina!
Giacomo Imperiali back in the game.
Mulvaney's gonna get out. Or rather stay in. So a 3-on-3. And now Alex Grantham is trying to throw Dom Urbafina out because he stepped over the gray line.
If he is thrown out, it'll be a 3-3 game. It's still going to be a tie.
And after instant replay, we're looking at that catch all the way from the start of this match, and we don't know if Urbafina caught it.
They have 1 minute and 1 ball to go.
There will be 3 balls, 2 teams, 6 players. For Slurp Juice National, it is Dom Urbafina, Matt Freeman, and JP Zale. And for Vinny and the Jets, it'll be Jimmy Mulvaney, Robbie Carvelli, and Mark Gialusi. Now, are we doing a complete restart right now, Jaden? I'm not sure what's going on here.
I have no clue what's going on. I thought it was the last 3 from both sides that are still playing, but
I believe that's what it should be.
I'm pretty sure Mark Gialusi was out already, though. And Dom Urbafina was that last guy to get out for the Slurp Juice National. He's back on the court.
Mr. Herring showing the refs the instant replay we got of Dom Urbafina's catch. We're not sure if he caught it. But hey, it's too late to go back. So it will be just 3 players left for Slurp Juice National. And we'll see who is on the court for Vinny and the Jets. It'll be Sullivan, Jenna, Kuchia, and Mulvaney. And Mulvaney will get the only ball for Vinny and the Jets. It is Sullivan, Kuchia, and Mulvaney.
Sullivan is out.
JP Zale with the toss. Three on two in favor of Slurp Juice National.
Coming into this tournament, I mean, Matt Friedman said he's going to take it all. They are going to win it all. I mean, this is definitely the matchup that they were looking for. The top dog from one side of the bracket going against the top dog on the other side.
And hey, it didn't look good for Friedman and company earlier. Nice deflection there from Mulvaney. And JP Zale gets out.
Friedman is the last one standing for Slurp Juice National, going against Christian Kuchia and Jimmy Mulvaney.
Can the sophomore get it done against all the odds?
Oh!
And Matt Friedman gets Jimmy Mulvaney out. Matt Friedman, final throw. And Christian Kuchia is out. Matt Friedman. Matthew Friedman may have just gotten the game-winning throw. And that is it. Slurp Juice National taking home the hardware. And Jaden, I mean, that is the most energetic ending we could have possibly had.
I'm still waiting for Matthew Friedman to come up here and get on this broadcast. He said he was going to do it after every game that they won.
I believe there will be a celebration or a ceremony at the end, but yeah, we're going to have to get him on, especially after that throw. Man, a team full of sophomores taking home the victory.
I don't think anyone saw this one happening, besides Matt Friedman, though. Matt Friedman came in saying he was going to win it all.
He called it. There you go. So we are back live with the champions of the Dodgeball tournament, Team Slurp Juice National. We have the game-winning throw here by Matt Friedman. Friedman, what was going through your head when you had a 2-on-1 facing against you?
Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing big. I wasn't surprised. You know, I told you we were going to get the job done earlier today before the tournament started. I wasn't surprised. So really, it was nothing. It was just like practicing the hours I spend at my home. You know, perfecting my craft, getting better at dodgeball every single day. So it really was nothing. I knew we were beating them, and that's all there was to it.
And we're going to pass the mic over to Dom. And Dom, you had a very controversial catch at the beginning of the game. You won the championship, so full honesty, did you catch that ball?
Oh, I caught that ball 100%. You know, I had never hit the ground. You know, I know it bobbled a little bit, but that's a catch any day.
We have instant replay. It looked a little shoddy.
It was a catch. It was a catch.
I'll take your word for it. So yeah, JP, we'll get you on the mic. I mean, you guys were facing off against a team full of seniors. You guys are all sophomores. I mean, against all odds. How did you guys get it done?
I'm honestly disappointed that it was that close in the end. You know, there was no surprise coming in. You know, we were the honest favorites, and you know we showed out. But you know, it's just a testament to our organization and the future.
It is a bright future. Once again, only sophomores. We'll hand it off to Jock Imperiali. I mean, Jock, you guys told us that you are 100% confident coming into this tournament. Obviously, so many teams full of seniors, full of massive guys that could have easily beaten you. I mean, how did you guys come out on top?
I mean, we knew it was nothing. We had all the confidence in the world. I have trust in all my teammates. I know we were going to get the job done. Simple as that.
And that is going to do it for the St. Joe's Catholic Schools Week Dodgeball Tournament. So Team Slurp Juice National taking home the hardware here in the Maglo Gymnasium.